hopefully it will help other people to understand that the person they see in front of them at the moment is not who they always were. That's an important part of it all, not to ever lose sight of that.
Oh, dang it. Shoot. It made my back hurt so bad to stand up there.
So it hurts just to stand?
No. My back was pressed up against that thing.
But it doesn't hurt to lay down?
No. It feels better when I lay down. Yeah, it's not on the back, it's on the side that hurt. It's where it's hurt.
You said it was your back.
Huh?
You said it was your back.
That guy did?
No, you did. You said it was your back that was hurting.
Yeah.
On the back.
Well, on that side.
Right.
Yeah. About right there on down. Are we eating by ourselves?
I'm here.
Well, Mom, what did you do today?
Huh?
What did you do today?
What I do? We ate at the Oriental place in Neosho.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Really good?
Oh, yes. Out of this world.
Yeah.
And then our waitress helped me get some ice cream out of the, their machine.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to start that thing.
Yeah.
But I had a plate full. Or I mean, two bowls full. But she got it for me.
Okay, it's okay.
I had gone down the coffee all twice. And finally I looked down there on the bottom, and there was the caramel drizzle that I like.
Yeah.
Where's Christian?
He went to his room.
Has he already eaten?
He's finishing up.
Mm. So he was eating in there.
Yes.
Oh, what's the matter? You don't like your gray hair? Right there on the back of her head.
Yep.
Well,
Hi there, babe.
What are you thinking, Mom?
huh?
What are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Not very much.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Why do you cut up for food like that?
I just do.
When was the last time that you took a bath?
I don't know.
Okay.
The other day when you guys were gone, I took a bath.
In the bathtub?
Huh?
In the bathtub?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start helping you take a bath one time a week, Mom. You need to do that. So I'm going to start helping you take a bath one time a week, and
Darn it.
let's get it started here before I leave. I'm going to start the bath water right now.
Okay.
And we'll just plan on doing it once a week,
Okay.
one time a week.
Your mom's first day of school, she skipped school.
Oh,
She's walking down the highway coming home.
oh my God.
Well, she missed her mom, she missed her brother and her sister. And then after her and Dave divorced, you know, she raised 2 kids and worked, always worked, went to college. And she was pretty active until she got sick, you know, and then after she got sick, you know, she just wasn't herself, you know, physically or mentally.
What'd you notice?
She lost weight, didn't look good, and her memory went, you know, and if you talked to her, you'd have to repeat it 2 or 3 times,
Yeah.
you know, and she had no energy, no strength. I didn't see a point where she got better
Yeah.
at all. In fact, I think she went downhill.
Right. A few weeks ago, she had walked up here and she was just like crawling up your steps, or
Yeah,
like she
crawling
just.
up the step. She didn't bring her walking stick,
Okay.
and she don't have no balance.
Okay. Yeah.
She doesn't have no balance without that stick. I didn't even know she was coming down here,
Yeah. And we didn't know she was leaving.
you know. See, she does that,
Yeah.
you know, and a few years ago, the road crews found her over a mile north over here picking up cans, a mile and a half from home. They put her in the truck and brought her home.
Yeah. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. She's worse than a little kid. You can tell a little kid to do something, he'll do it, and she won't. She's got her own mind made up, and she's going to try to do whatever she wants to do.
Did you not understand what I said?
No. What?
I just told you that he needed to cut those down because there is a snake in there. Remember me showing you the snake just now?
I wish you'd get that damn snake out of there. I don't like to look at that thing.
We cannot leave that growing there.
She looks in my eyes and asks me my name, and every 5 minutes I tell her the same. She smiles, but it's cold and dead. And I'm screaming out loud in my head, 'cause I'm the only daughter of her oldest son. I knew her well before her spirit was gone, and her life is a thread woven into every part of me.
Well, when we were kids, I mean, so much of our experience is knowing mom is our mom, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to,
Separate the two.
a little bit, yeah. And then, you know, Betsy knew her as a friend, or as this, I mean, like I know my friends, you know, so. Yeah. You and Betsy have been friends a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were just graduated out of high school. We both were working at the C&W restaurant. Then I got married and had Liz and Jonathan.
Did you stay home then, or?
No. What did I do? I worked somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at a restaurant. Yes. I worked at.
She is unraveling. I've been tearing through boxes on nights I can't sleep, searching for memories of who she used to be.
It's funny, some of this is stuff that I might know a little bit, but really some of it I'm just really learning too. So,
Right? Well,
yeah,
one never really knows their parents, and this is the whole story.
yeah. Well,
Their
that's true.
early
Yeah.
times. Jonathan came along, and it was about that time that she did split up with Dave. And I remember sitting at the hospital with her while she was in labor with Jonathan, and we were playing gin rummy. So I just remember that vividly. And I also admired her very much because I did not know if I could have a child without a husband there to support me. So it was just her,
Yeah.
and she did it. Your mom liked to laugh, we had fun, giggled and laughed, and when you share those kind of memories with someone, that's what you remember, are the fun times you had. She would do without, but then that was a lot of that pride that was in there.
Mm-hmm.
That she would do without before she would ask for anything. And I remember that I admired how she put your kids first before anybody and anything, before herself particularly, and how she did without so that you guys could have what you needed. It came from a true heart. Your mom was, she was an honest person in every respect, not just honest as in, I'm not going to steal from you. There was no pretending to try to be somebody else. She was who she was. And she had a love for the Lord that we shared in common. But she wasn't judgmental. She didn't have, I don't remember her saying, anything unkind about anybody else. Well, maybe some of you. But with good reason.
Yes.
She might have felt that way. A pure spirit.
Do you recall first starting to be concerned or seeing something
Yes,
different?
I do. I think that had been going on for a while before I would admit that there was difficulties. And I remember both physical and mental. My thought was, well, the kids might say, oh, that's just mom. That's just the way mom is. My concern was that she would not be able to take care of herself, that her decision making was getting to the point where she was going to hurt herself or someone else, driving. What were your thoughts when we told you?
Well, I remember being shocked. I try to think back. I don't remember vivid memories of, who mom was as a person. You think of mom as your mom. You know what I mean? So it's now that I'm at this stage in my life, I mourn for that relationship of seeing her more as a woman. There was a little bit of that. Well, isn't this how mom is all the time?
There's a facet of our parents' lives that we never really know because we just haven't thought about it. What she wants is just so she can give to somebody else, and that's a very endearing quality, one that you don't find in very many people.
Yeah, and you can so even now you can still recognize that aspect of her personality.
Yeah, wow. It's like, I'm going to make banana bread for everybody on the bus. Yeah, she has to get up, she has to go in there, find her pots and pans, get a recipe out. They're going through those physical efforts and mental efforts to make everybody on the bus to make sure they've got some banana bread. that is her true spirit, is giving to others. That's what makes her happy. It's always been, what can I do for somebody else? How can I make somebody else happy? So that's her spirit.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I don't always recognize that.
You're living with her day in and day out, and
Yeah.
which brings me to the other part of her personality that I wanted to be sure to mention, and that was, that fiery temper, and I love that about her. That's who she is. I love it that she's got that spunk, that she'll stand up for what she believes or what she thinks is right. Whether it's rational or not, that's her loyalty. That's where the loyalty comes in. And I think probably a lot of what I would imagine experiencing is her loss of self-sufficiency. If you've got some pride, you have to lose it. And it's one of the more difficult parts of the journey, because you have to admit that you can no longer take care of yourself. And you never can imagine that you would not be able to.
If there could be a moment or 10 minutes where she could have her mind clearly again, and you could say anything to her, what would you say to her?
Oh, I would just probably spend the time reminiscing about how much fun we had. We just had a great time. We had babies together. All the early times we ran around and laughed. I hope that they don't remember how she became irrational and, like people could tell right away she's not thinking right. And I hope that they don't remember that, because that's not who I knew. Who I knew was talking to everybody, as she probably still does.
Yeah.
Loves to talk, but in a lovely way. She never said anything, well, when I was around, she never said anything unkind. I hope people remember how giving she was and how loyal she was and how much she cared for her family. Yes.
Does he sit by you?
Well, I just leave him down on the floor. He goes wherever he wants. He does whatever he wants.
So he didn't sit by you like this?
No. He'll get up on the back of the couch. He likes doing that because he can see out the window and see what's happening in the neighborhood. And he'll sit there and growl and bark at kids that's riding their bikes up and down the street.
Oh, well, that would drive somebody crazy.
Now he just growls. So something's happening somewhere.
Gosh.
He's funny. And if he won't hush up, I'll just say, you want to go outside so you can bark?